Hello everyone, welcome to Success Education. Today we'll be doing the workbook solution for English for Standard 8, Semester 2, Unit number 1, Writing about Writing. Before that, if you have not subscribed my channel till now, please to subscribe it for more videos. So we'll be starting with the question answers. First one, what work was assigned to Tom by Aunt Polly? Tom was assigned to paint the long and high fence outside his house by Aunt Polly. Second, explain. A deep sadness settled upon his heart. Tom was idle by nature. He did not like to do work. When Aunt Polly assigned to him a large fence to paint, a deep sadness settled upon his heart. Third, what request did Tom do to Jim? Tom requested Jim to paint the fence. He also offered that he would get water if he painted the fence in his place. Now, second paragraph question answers. First one, how did Tom try to convince Jim to take up his work? Tom tried to assure Jim that Aunt Polly would not hurt him if he painted the fence. Tom offered him one of his playthings and tried to win his sympathy by showing him his sore foot as well. Second, why is it said Jim was only human? When Tom offered Jim one of his playthings, Jim took it and he also looked at Tom's sore foot. Both these things on the part of Jim indicate that he was only human. Third, Aunt Polly was returning to the house. What two consequences took place at that time? While Aunt Polly was returning to the house, even after taking one of the playthings from Tom to paint the fence, Jim ran down the street and Tom started painting the fence as fast as possible. Now, activity number 2, again the paragraph question answers. First one, what fun was planned by Tom and Huck for that day? Tom and Huck had planned to go down to the river and go swimming. Second, why did Tom fumble his pocket? To avoid the tedious job of painting the fence, Tom wanted to buy help from his friends. For buying another boy's help, he fumbled his pocket if he could find anything of real value that could buy him the help. Third, why is it said at this dark moment? Since Tom could not think of any way to get the fence painted by someone, it was the time of great disappointment, that is, a dark moment for him. Now, second paragraph question answers. First one, what was Tom especially scared of? Tom was especially scared of Ben Rogers' laugh. Second, what was Tom's reaction when Ben approached near him? When Ben approached Tom, Tom did not respond to him. He continued his painting without looking at the boat that Ben was imitating. Third, what did Tom wish from Ben? Tom wished for the apple that Ben was eating. Now, third paragraph, question answers. First one, what did Ben offer Tom? Ben offered Tom a part of the apple that he was eating. Second, how did Tom show his interest in painting the fence? Tom moved his brush, stepped away to look at the result, added a little paint here and there, then again he stepped away to look at it. Thus he showed his interest in painting the wall. Third, Tom did not agree to let Ben paint the fence soon. Why? Tom did not agree to let Ben paint the wall soon, because if he did so, Ben would hardly offer him the apple that he was eating, and Tom had a strong desire to have it. Now, fourth paragraph question answers. First one, Tom gave the brush to Ben slowly but with joy in his heart. Explain. Tom somehow wanted to do away with the work of painting the fence, but he did not want his friends to realize it. So, when Ben agreed to paint the fence, Tom gave the brush to him slowly, as if unwillingly, but with joy in his heart. Second, how did Tom become very rich by the afternoon? Tom's trick of tempting his friends to take up the work of painting fence clicked. One by one, his friends started coming in and taking up the job of painting. They went on offering Tom many playthings, a small cat with one eye, a piece of broken blue glass, and much more. Thus, Tom became very rich by the afternoon. Third one, Tom had discovered a great law of human action. Explain. Tom had discovered a great law of human action that a man or a boy will desire something if it is not easy to get. Now, question number 2, that are the MCQs. First one, what is the season mentioned in the text? It is option number B, summer. Second, what made Tom lose his all joy? It's option number D, long high fence. Third, what did Tom feel after painting a very small part of the fence? It's option number C, that he could not continue painting the fence. Fourth, who was Jim? It's option number A, the family servant. Fifth, what duty was assigned to Jim by Tom's aunt? It's option number C, to bring water. Sixth, how can you say that Jim was happy doing his work? It's option number B, he was singing happily. Seventh, what according to Tom was Jim afraid of helping him? It's option number A, of being hurt by Aunt Polly. Eighth, by showing his hurt foot, Tom wanted to treat Jim. It's option number B, emotionally. Ninth, what did Tom offer Jim to lure him? It's option number A, one of his playthings. 10th, why did Tom start painting as fast as possible? It's option number A, he saw Aunt Polly returning. 11th, what was Tom thinking about while painting the fence? It's option number B, to go for the fun planned for that day. 12th, he had planned to go with Huck for, it's option number A, swimming in the river. 13th, what was the reaction of other boys watching Tom painting the fence? It's option number B, laughing. 14th, it was not enough to buy another boy's help because, it's option number B, those things did not hold real value for other boys. 15th, the meaning of at this dark moment is, it's option number D, in the time of hopelessness. 16th, what was Tom scared of Ben Rogers? It's option number D, his laugh. 17th, where did Ben offer Tom to take for? It's option number B, swimming. 18th, Tom applied the following ways to attract Ben to take up. It's option number B, he stepped back to look at the result of painting. 19th, what did Ben give to Tom for painting the fence? It's option number B, apple. 20, one of the following did not help Tom painting the fence. It's option number C, Jim. 21, Tom had discovered a great law of, it's option number B, human action. Now question number 3, true or false. First one, Aunt Polly had given Tom the work of bringing water from the river. It is false. Second, Jim was convinced to paint the fence by Tom. It is true. Third, Tom wanted to go to the river for swimming along with Jim. It is false. Fourth, other boys made fun of Tom seeing him painting the fence. It is true. Fifth, from the things of his pocket, Tom thought that he could lure another boy do the painting in his place. It is false. Sixth, Tom was very much happy seeing a large fence to paint. It is false. Seventh, Ben Rogers used to make strange noises. It is true. Eighth, Ben Rogers could also produce sound like a ding-dong bell. It is true. Ninth, Ben Rogers also worked as the captain of the boat. It is true. 10th, Tom left painting the fence as soon as he saw Ben Rogers approaching him. It is false. 11th, Tom was ready to give up painting the fence for Ben if he offered him a part of the apple. It is false. 12th, Tom showed much interest in painting the fence to impress Ben. It is true. 13th, Tom lured many boys to paint the fence in his place. It is true. 14th, every boy gave Tom some plaything in order to get the work of painting the fence from him. It is true. 15th, at last the paint with Tom got exhausted. It is true. 16th, if Tom had more paint, he could have collected more things from other boys. It is true. 17th, other boys gave their playthings to Tom unwillingly. It is false. Jim could not help Tom painting the fence. It is true. 19th, Tom also got one teddy bear for allowing a boy to paint the fence. It is false. 20. Tom had discovered a great law of human action. It is true. Now, activity number 3. Read the sentences. There are sentences in the story that have the same idea. Pick them out from the story and write below them. First one, Tom appeared in front of the house with paint and a brush. Second, he and Huck had planned to race down to the river and go swimming. Third, at this dark moment, a wonderful idea came to him. Fourth, Tom continued his painting. Fifth, Tom gave the brush to Ben slowly but with joy in his heart. Sixth, with more paint, Tom would soon have owned everything belonging to other boys. Now, activity number 5. Answer the following questions. First one, what is a source? Write a few sentences on it. A source is writing that you are writing about. For example, when we write about a story, that particular story will be your source. In a way, write about source means write about other people's writing or writing about author's ideas and opinion. Second one, the following sentences are from the story After 20 Years by O. Henry. For this example, after 20 years is the source. Attempt the following exercise. So you can see the table and complete in your workbook. Next is activity number 7. First question is answer the following questions. In that first one, what is neutral summary? A summary is a short piece of writing that tells the main ideas of the author of a source. One kind of summary is a neutral summary. Neutral summary is one common way of writing about sources. When you write a good neutral summary, you are describing someone else's idea. Now, second one is, here are sentences from 3 different summaries of After 20 Years by O. Henry. Which sentence is probably from a neutral summary? Which one do you think that O. Henry would agree expresses his main idea? So, the first one is, the policeman in the story sees a suspicious stranger on the street and stops to talk to him. Second one, the story begins with a conversation between a policeman and a man who is waiting outside a restaurant for a friend whom he hasn't seen in 20 years. Third one, the story starts when a policeman questions a man on the street who is waiting for a friend. Now, activity number 8, answer the following questions. First one, look back at the story Strong Desire, Wise Action. List all the characters that are named in the story. So, following is the list of characters named in Strong Desire, Wise Action. Tom Sawyer, Jim, Aunt Polly, Ben Rogers, Huck, Bill Fisher and Johnny Miller. Second, what is a cinquain, or give the format of a cinquain? A cinquain is a kind of poem that has 5 lines and a certain pattern. The poem is solely about a character, not about the story as a source. Now, the pattern of cinquain is, the line 1 contains the title, that is noun, that will be of 1 word. Line 2 contains the description of the title, that will be of 2 words. Line 3 contains action that will be of 3 words. Line 4 contains feeling that will be a phrase and not a complete sentence, and that will be of 4 words. And line 5 contains title, that is synonym or antonym for the title that will be given, and that will be again of 1 word. Now activity number 9, answer the following questions. First one is, what is called referencing the source? Since a summary is about a source, the summary needs to tell which source you are writing about. We call this referencing the source. You can identify the source with the title, author's name, date of publication, place of publication, etc. Now, second question is, look carefully at the sentences above and notice the patterns for giving information about the source. So, the story After 20 Years, written by O. Henry. Now, you need to make patterns for the meaning for the 2 sentences. So, first one is, O. Henry in his story After 20 Years, published in 1922, states, or the second one will be, the 1922 story of O. Henry After 20 Years reveals. Now, activity number 10, do as directed, and that first is the box you can see and complete in your workbook. And next is activity number 11, write Mark Twain's main idea in strong desire, wise action, and just 1 sentence. So, the answer is, in this story, Strong Desire, Wise Action, Mark Twain tells us the tale of Tom Sawyer, who discovers how Maine desires to get things that are not easy to get. And here we come to the end of chapter number 1, that is writing about writing. I hope you have understood the complete chapter. If you have any doubts, you can write in the comment section. I'll surely try to answer all the questions. Thank you for watching my video, and do subscribe my channel for more updates. Thank you.